And as we worship this morning, I invite you to enjoy the music that Commissioner Raymond Cooper is going to be sharing with us as we prepare our hearts and as we come together in worship. God bless you.
Thank you, Doug. Before I sing the call to worship, I'd like to share a few words in preparation. This week, we'll see two significant dates in the Christian calendar. Of course, most of you will know Halloween. That's not necessarily the Christian calendar, although Halloween is All Hallows Eve, All Saints Day. How many saints do we have? Well, for the 6 of you, that is your time, and you can come to Trunk or Treat and get a handful of candy to celebrate your goodwill. But the end of the week, on the 1st of November, is the birth date of one of the greatest modern Christian composers. You will see his name up there. I don't see his name, but I'll tell you what his name is. His name is John W. Peterson. Now let me just share with you a little bit about him. He became a part of the gradual movement of Christian music from the pages of the church hymnal and Salvation Army songbook in the direction of a more youthful and in many instances more singable tunes. He didn't go as far as praise and worship, but he didn't live that long. But he made a huge contribution to that progression. Through the latter half of the 20th century, Peterson wrote more than 1,000 Christian songs and 35 cantatas, many of which our generations have sung or performed in. Now listen to the titles of just a few, and if you have some significant contact with that song, you've sung it, you've performed it, you've been in one of the cantatas, just slip up your hand, and it would be interesting to see what an influence John Peterson's music has had on this congregation. I'll go quickly. It Took a Miracle. Heaven came down and glory filled my soul. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. I believe in miracles. Shepherd of love. There's a new song in my heart. It's a wonderful, wonderful life. I will sing of the mercies of the Lord forever. This love is mine. This love is mine. He owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. That was the most shocking to me. All the others were seemingly up on this, and then he owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. Did everybody put your hand up for he owns the cattle on 1,000 hills? Oh, you're a lot older than I thought. I just keep trusting my Lord. There is no greater love. How rich am I? Jesus led me all the way. So send I you. Springs of living water. God did a wonderful thing for me. And in the image of God, and this call to worship, with its recurring theme, my voice will silence never. I'll worship him forever and praise him for his glorious love. In my darkness, Jesus found me, touched my eyes and made me see, broke sin's chains that long had bound me, gave me life and liberty. Oh, glorious love of Christ, my Lord divine, that made him stoop to save a soul like mine. Through all my days, and then in heaven above, my voice will silence never. I'll worship him forever and praise him for his glorious love. Oh, amazing truth to ponder. He whom angels' hosts attend, Lord of heaven, God's Son, what wonder! He became this sinner's friend. Oh, glorious love of Christ, my Lord divine, that made him stoop to save a soul like mine. Through all my days and then in heaven above, my song will silence never. I'll worship him forever and praise him for his glorious love. Oh, glorious love of Christ, my Lord divine, that made him stoop to save a soul like mine. Through all my days and then in heaven above, my voice will silence never. I'll worship him forever and praise him for his glorious love. My voice will silence never. I'll worship him forever and praise him for his glorious love. And praise him for his glorious love. And praise him for his glorious love.